Happy 4th of July, my fellow Americans. How we doing tonight, amigo? It's another beautiful day. Or night, I suppose. Either way, still pretty rad. It's the holiday season. Yeah, sorry, I didn't really have too much planned for the 4th of July. I was able to squeeze in a bit more BattleBit earlier, but I mostly had like a bunch of errands I needed to take care of today. And, yeah, that was basically it. Went out to eat with a buddy. Errands. And then everything I did to, like, celebrate the 4th, I did, Saturday. Oh, this is a secret area. As I vandalized the school. Anyway, how are we doing tonight? How are you celebrating your 4th of July, my friend? Yes. Keep it real. Okay, let's do a bit of a warm-up first before we get started. I'm sorry, I fucking love the fact that this is in the game. It's like, for any Yakuza game, I feel the need to start the game by doing this. Downloaded some H games and went to the beach. That's my man. Alrighty, time for the dance meet. Yeah, flippin', I bought a bunch of, do I have you added on Steam? Because fucking Koi called me up for it on Discord earlier. I bought a bunch of H games on Steam, and then everyone saw it, and I'm just like, oh wait, I forgot that everyone can see my purchases. Alrighty, we're going to the regionals dance meet, boys. It's time to bust a move. Eugene Show Regionals, we're coming for you. Alright, everybody, time to show my stuff. Yeah. Holy based.
Oh, ne.
See ya? Huh? See what? Just fucking waltzes off. What was that about? You don't think she meant the video?
Oh.
Oh, okay, I see now. But why'd you come all this way just to ask me that? Doesn't have any reason to be here today. You're probably the whole reason that video got shared online. She clearly thinks you're her competition. I'd say she's just trying to get in your head. You think so?
どの曲にしようかな。衣装はどれにしよう。どうかな。これもこれもよしよし。いいね。よし。振り付けはどうするかな。
Let's stick with the freestyle one because I think that one goes hard.
どの曲にしようかな。
All right, let's go tear it up, boys.
よし。やるかい。
I fucking hate this song. Oh, this is a big audience. Way more than at the prelims. Don't get nervous. Pumpkin people. Just imagine the pumpkin people. There's definitely no CIA plants inside the audience. Ah, come on, cut it out. The more you focus on something, the more you'll just work yourselves up. Ah, really? Yeah, you have to accept your nerves with every fiber of your being. My old dance instructor taught me that. And once we start, we're gonna forget the audience is even there. We're too busy killing it to notice them. What's our motto? Yeah. If we enjoy ourselves, we've already won the day. So let's just enjoy being nervous in the moment. Everyone's all smiles now. That's why they call her the ace. She's the team's mood maker. All right, rabbits, huddle up. I already have Succubus Affection. I don't think I have Slayer X. Can you throw that in the Discord by any chance for Slayer X so I can remember it later? Okay, showtime. I'm sorry, but that fucking guitar thing is so dumb. Fuck. All my instincts are wrong because of the way these buttons are set up. I'm used to fucking Persona where it lines up a lot better with what you have. Makes that little fuck up that's gonna cost me. Yeah, we fucked that up pretty bad.
よし。絶好調だ。
八神さん、見ててくれましたか？
Yeah, there's a certain point where it goes like down the board of like square, X, circle, triangle, but because it doesn't match up where it is on the gamepad, it feels extremely fuck. Now the first place award for the best performance of the day. The top prize winners in this year's Jincho Citywide Dance Regional is the Sadio Rabbits. Oh, yeah. That's her. And she's salty. Thank you. Need a spy on the enemy, huh? Are you Sadio High's...
八神だ。
I'm their outside counselor, Yagami. So what's the honest take on the Rabbits' performance today? Honestly, I was impressed. I knew the top dancer would make a difference. The rest of them, though, they got a long way to go. Really, competition's that tough, huh? The little dance like nobody's watching gimmick is a surprisingly dangerous one. Oh, you think so? First noticed it at a much smaller meet. I thought to myself, they may not be very good, but they sure do look like they love doing it.
なるほど。
That's a keen observation. I'll even tell you, I think it's their secret weapon.
八神さん、
We did it. Let's see again. Nishizono, I see the Star Rabbits return to the stage. What don't you think you're leaning on her a bit hard? What do you mean? When you crowd a flower with too many weeds, the life gets choked out of it. Might as well dig up the whole bed and start over fresh.
ちょっと。
What do you call weeds? Oh no. You got some nerve. Guess Norizuki still feels confident enough to swing by and take your jabs at Nishizono. This battle's far from over. First I was like, ain't no way, bro. The school has to be just like 5 missions, a small part of the game. And now it still isn't over. It's Omisawa. Yagami, I'm calling about the dancing bunny investigation. Any new progress today? No. I'm keeping at it, though. Actually, I found something I could use to help out. Could you stop by HQ when you get a chance? Me and the MRC club room. What you dig up? Ain't no... Yeah, I was talking about this the other night, too. Fucking... Remember when there was a murder investigation we had to look into about bullying and stuff? You know, like 6 hours ago? Before all this started happening? As long as I don't have to listen to Long Drill at the beach one more time. No, please, God, no. That and Yagami doing questionable things as always. Like, I understand it's for a good cause and he hasn't done anything he should be ashamed of, but at the same time... Can you, like, take all this out of context and explain it to someone else and then see if you're nearly as jazzed about it? It's like, Yagami, what are you doing in the meantime? Oh, you know how it is. I just hang out with a bunch of high school girls and dance with them and go on investigations with them. All that good stuff. Don't mind me, I'm only in my, what, early 50s? Where Yagami does the Fortnite dance. It's this one, Soviet. Also, hello.
Oh,
Itakura, you're here too. Yeah, coming here after school helps us save on utility bills at home. Hey, whatever gets you.
Show you who's boss in this gym.
Hey there, Jade. Fucking honestly,
Amasa.
having Yagami just hit the gritty every fucking time will never not be hilarious. I have a piece of rather unpleasant information.
Hmm?
Oh, you do? Well, I found Nishizono's chatter account. Turns out her username is Dancing Bunny.
なんだって?
Really? Take a look for yourself. She's not very subtle, is she?
Nah.
Are you sure this isn't just a coincidence? Believe me, I wish that were the case, but to be honest, we're looking at more than one coincidence here. Not only that, Nishizono has a motive. If Yuri Norizuki were forced to drop out of the competition due to injury, Nishizono would have Hiragi all to herself. That is true, but is Nishizono really the type to ask someone to hurt somebody else? When you've eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Edakura? Sherlock Holmes himself said that, didn't he? I don't believe a true detective shies away from the facts, Yagami. I don't have any concrete proof yet. Perhaps you're unaware, Yagami, but when it comes to teenagers, the worst ones usually make an effort to appear well-adjusted and reputable. Never take high schoolers at face value. All right then, noted.
Amasa.
I'll keep working with the rabbits, and I'll let you know when I got a lead. Well, good luck to you then, detective. Okie dokie.
Itokura.
You're an MRC club member now. You could act like you're above this, but you gotta join us on some real detective work one of these days. I'm what? Wanna try going undercover sometime? Yagami, now's not the time to be hitting on her. Yagami, no, don't do it! She's underage! Why the hell would I want to... Speaking of going undercover, Yagami, there's another club I'd like you to investigate soon. There's more?! We've already spent 6 hours at the dance club! I'm still gathering information at the moment. I'll let you know when it's ready. Sure thing. Amasawa's a Windows 10 user. Quickly tell her to change Archlytics now! His chatterbait. They're all hers. They're all girls so far. I think the most fucked up part about all this, I'm sorry, it's just... I thought there was a murder we had to investigate and shit, and Yagami's too busy busting a move with the dance club. He hasn't stopped. Main school story progress. Investigate the professor. And yes, I don't know how old Yagami is. I assume early 50s or something. Also, for those of you who weren't here for it, I did have some DLC content. Look, I have them in my inventory. Apparently, I'm allowed to just keep women in my pocket. For some odd reason, for the DLC, I just randomly acquired multiple girlfriends. It's just that easy. And also, for some reason, what was it? Sugira, Higashi, and Kaito. Kaito and Higashi are my fucking favorite. Those dudes are just straight homies. So what, do I have to do more dancing? Okay, I'm gonna... I don't have the new track, so I'm gonna try this one more time to S rank it, and then if I can't... Well, actually, you know, I could actually do extra easy, very easy. Wow, they were not kidding when they said extra easy. This is gonna be the easiest S rank to date. Honestly, okay, this is going to be a chance to just point out the fact that for some reason they made it a point to have Yagami just fucking hit the gritty, nail it every time. The dude has zero dance experience, all for a high school club, while surrounded by fucking high school girls. We're supposed to be investigating a murder. Like, he's going to get a call from Kaito. Kaito's going to be like, hey, Yagami, what are you doing? Video evidence of anything that he shouldn't be doing right here. And the thing is, he does it so well, too. I think that's what bothers me the most. It's like when Kiryu does fucking karaoke and he just knocks it out of the park. Like, do you practice or something? It's like, ah, shit, well, we're done just beating on mooks today. Better go bust a move. And for a dude in his, like, late 40s, early 50s, he sure fucking nails it. Like, God, my nuts. If you grew up using DOS, I don't think Linux would be far from it. Yeah, I don't think so either. So that's where the missing millions went. Government-issued girlfriends. Dancing. More important than murder? Why, yes. How did you know? Okay, it looks like if I want to progress, our current reports. Then we already have the skateboard. Okay, so let's do a reevaluation to get everyone caught up real quick. So right now we're currently in the middle of the, there's multiple clubs, but also apparently 4 girlfriends. So for the high school, our side mission is this. The professor, an urban legend whose name is whispered throughout Seiryo High, and the #1 target of Kyoko Amasawa, president of the Mystery Research Club. She called the professor the Napoleon of juvenile delinquency. Apparently, this character grants students their wishes, even if it would result in them getting involved in shady activities. There are even rumors that thugs are involved in the professor's workings. As the outside counselor from the MRC, I'm going to be helping Amasawa out with any investigations we deem worthy of pursuing. Let's see. Amasawa is the one who accuses us of being a pervert. The 3rd year and president of Seiryo High's Mystery Research Club spotted the hidden cameras I installed and set up a trap of her own and caught me in it. A mystery enthusiast and sharp as a tack. Then there's Kento, Kyoko Amasawa's younger brother, a 2nd year at Seiryo, and a black belt in karate. Has a caring soul to match his kind face, as his presence in the MRC is more for security than genuine interest. He joined to keep his sister out of serious trouble, considering her penchant for sticking a nose in other people's business. The professor serves as Seiryo High's concierge to juvenile delinquency. Runs a secret underground website where students post their desires in the hopes that the professor will lend a hand. I thought he might have just been a front or an urban legend, but it seems like he's actually real. Rumor has it that Koga's Neo Keihin gang are involved with the professor. And then there's Kotoko, who we recovered. A 2nd year and former chairman of the Cultural Festival Committee. A good student with high marks, but 6 months ago she clashed with the members of the Cultural Festival Committee, resulting in its dissolution. Itakura is widely disliked among her peers. After the Cultural Festival's massive failure, Itakura stopped coming to school and started showing up solely for the MRC. And some of you might recognize this face from Judgment. Also, happy 4th of July, everybody. God bless America. That's what our founding fathers would want for us. How do people still do mail order girlfriends? Is that a thing I'm still allowed? Can I just hop online and be like, hey, I have $500, please acquire GF? Yeah, you might recognize this guy from the first game. Koga, the former head of the Keihin gang, used to base his gun smuggling operations out of Kamurocho, but when I put a stop to that, he was chased out of the Kamurocho underworld along with the rest of his gang. It seems he relocated to Ijincho as he now heads the Neo Keihin gang thanks to the efforts of the professor. Oh boy. But that's where we're at right now for that. Yeah, more still a thing. Don't they basically just show up, take advantage of the fact that you paid for it, marry you, and then divorce you once they get their, like, immigration card? Because I remember that being the case. I don't know. I've never mail ordered a girlfriend. Is it really that easy? Yeah. It's not genuine. Alrighty, so far, for those of you who are just tuning in, this is the story behind Seiryo Dance Club, which looks like a full page worth. Fucking, I was investigating a murder before this, and now this. We're still not done, too. They want us to do main story stuff and then come back to this, despite this already taking like 6 hours out of my time. I'm hanging around the dance club. I'm sure you are, Yagami. At the request of Kyoko Amasawa, president of Seirio High's Mystery Research Club. She heard a rumor about a girl in the dance club working as a sugar baby who's in trouble. Apparently, this dancer burns her clients by taking payment and then disappearing before rendering services. Turns out one of her clients is a real piece of shit who's threatening all sorts of awful things if he finds the girl. That's why I gotta find her first. According to the number 2 rabbit, Mariah Minami, their current captain, Sayaka Nishizono, is in love with the former captain, Takumi Hiragi. The dance club's advisor, Kamikado, has apparently been out due to illness for some time. Despite their bright and cheery attitudes, the rabbits seem to be going through plenty. Yuri Norizuki is the star of Misaki's High's dance club, an opposing school, and has been friends with former rabbits captain Takumi Hiragi since childhood. Norizaki apparently offered Nishizono a challenge. The winner at the big dance tournament gets to confess her love for Hiragi. Since Nishizono accepted the challenge against a former professional idol, it appears Nishizono is motivated by her love. The sugar baby was Maika Takanashi, by the way, top dancer for the rabbits. Takanashi was trying to get a best friend, Kotoko Itakura, who joined us at the MRC, to come back to school. Itakura was the leader of a festival committee half a year ago, but was shunned by the other committee members for her domineering attitude. Despite being a committee member as well, Takanashi turned away from Itakura, who eventually stopped coming to school. A guilt-ridden Takanashi found out Itakura's scholarship was soon to be canceled, which led to her decision to start working as a sugar baby to cover her best friend's tuition. Do sugar babies actually exist? That sounds like they're making that up. Is that a thing? At least abroad? I don't think that's a thing in the U.S. Looks like I'm not done with the dance club yet. On the professor's website, someone going by Dancing Bunny asked for Yuri Norizuki of Misaki High to be attacked before the dance jam. It's not clear whether or not the professor accepted the request, but this can't be ignored. Amasawa believes Dancing Bunny may actually be Nishizono since she uses that handle on Chatterbait, Chatter, and also has a motive. I had to think it was someone from the dance club, though. The evidence we have right now is the photo of Maika Takanashi, which we had to use to find her in an earlier investigation, and definitely not for Yagami to keep in his wallet like a creeper. And that request that somebody posted where Yuri gets absolutely fucking suplexed before the jam. Here are the faces we have so far. Why is this more interesting than the actual murder? I feel like this ended up turning into Persona. There's enough sugar in everyone's veins. Okay, this isn't an allusion to the fact that most Americans are fucking diabetics, Soviet. Though I am aware of the irony of it, yes. Sayaka Nishizono, a second-year student and captain of Seirio High's dance club. Without their advisor helping, she's having a tough time coming up with a routine for the next meet. This is Maika, a second-year student and star dancer of Seirio High's dance club. She turned out to be the sugar baby of the dance club, but she wasn't doing it for herself. Takanashi wanted to cover her best friend Kotoko Itakura's scholarship, which was about to be canceled due to absenteeism. This is Maria, number 2 rabbit of Seirio's dance club, very supportive of Nishizono. Kirari, first year and member of Seirio's dance club. Member of Seirio's dance club, Sane. Kaoru Kamikado, faculty advisor for Seirio's dance club. Well, he used to come up with all the rabbits' choreography. He's been away due to health reasons for quite some time now, specifically for a broken heart. Apparently, this dancer, he used to quit dancing, and now the mere thought of it makes him nauseous. And then there's Hiragi, third year and former captain of Seirio High's dance club. Nishizono appears quite taken with him. Hiragi also knows Yuri Norizuki of Misaki High's dance club and has since childhood. Unbeknownst to him, he's the subject of a deal made between the two girls, where the winner at Dance Jam would have the right to confess her love for Hiragi. Kotoko Itakura, a second year and former chairman of the oh yeah, we already went over this. Yeah, Itakura is currently a strong part of the Mystery Research Club. We also ran into another familiar face. You'll recognize this guy from the first game. An ex-Keihin gang member and one of the Keihin 4. He's since fallen on hard times and has been swindled by Takanashi. Perhaps not all is lost for him, though, as he apparently still some loyal underlings sticking to him. And then Yuri Norizuki, former idol and star of the Misaki High Dance Club. At the height of her popularity, she left, claiming she needed to dance her own dance. I'm sorry, but that fucking emote of just fat. IDK if I had diabetes and it runs in the family, so I have high risk, yet I still have a lot of sugar, so he ain't wrong. It's kind of hard to kick sugar because I remember switching all my drinks. Because remember, I have like an extremely high protein, no carb, no fat diet. So when I shit, I move mountains. But it's interesting switching from how much sugar you'd regularly consume because your body's just kind of like, what the fuck? There are more diabetics in America than there are Algerians on this earth. And it scares me. Become unstoppable. Acquire mass. Me, it's the opposite. I'm fucking tall AF and thin AF, though my bones for some reason are strong. But load up on calcium, baby. Is there anything I'm missing here? Also, yeah, we still have the menacing music. It's extremely difficult to avoid sugar. It's pretty much in everything. Yeah, you have to make, like, a conscious decision to avoid beverages with sugar. Like, when one fucking order at a fast food place has, like, 150%, like, one large chocolate shake from McDonald's, if I remember correctly, is, like, fucking 1,400 calories. Their large frappe is, like, 900 calories. Like, I was ordering a coffee, not diabetes in a cup. Jeez. And everyone wonders why they all feel like shit. It was one of the best decisions I made. That and I could abuse the shit now because I'm, like, sensitive to sugar. So if I need to, like, up my blood pressure, that's a thing I can do now. Also, let's get everyone caught up on the current case. This is the actual case file, by the way, that we're currently working on. So right now we're dealing with a suicide at the high school, a missing teacher who was murdered who may be related to the suicide, and the murdered guy's father, who apparently molested someone on a train, claimed he was innocent, and then said that he knew both the suicide-ee... No, wait, no. He was the father of the kid who committed suicide. And then the teacher was murdered, and we still don't have enough connections to that. I'll just read it. On October 7th, a student teacher, age 22, went missing instead of reporting to his position at Seirio High. 2 months later, a decomposed corpse was discovered by firemen responding to reports of smoke rising from an abandoned building in Ijincho. 3 days later, Akihiro Ehara, a Tokyo policeman, age 53, was arrested for groping someone on a train. He later testified that the murdered body found in Ijincho was that of Hiro Mikashiba. The body had not yet been identified, but Ehara's claim was later confirmed by Kanagawa police. Because Ehara believes his son's suicide was the result of Mikashiba's bullying, he's believed to have some sort of connection to the murder. And that's where we're at right now. That's the actual case. I definitely have not spent the last 6 hours playing slapdick and dealing with high school drama instead of an actual fucking murder. So, right now I think we're about to get jumped by a bunch of high school students. Because they wanted me to meet them here for some information.
こっちですよ、八神さん。わざわざお呼び立てしてすんません。
三越柴先生と仲良くしてたんだって？
ちょっとよく聞こえないですね。もう少し近くで話せません？
まあそれもそうだな。ここにいるみんな、三越柴先生をよく知ってるのか？
いや、先輩方がよく知ってるのはハンピン・リューマンの方です。
ハンピン・リューマン？ここらのギャングだよな。
ああ、俺あん中にダチがいてさ、女連れで遊び行くと歓迎してくれんだよ。たまに小遣いだってくれるし、ま、そういう関係なの。でさ、何か困った時はハンピンの名前出して構わねえって言われてんのよ。
女の子を売る代わりによくしてもらってるわけか。 強いお友達に。
バカも使いようだ。おだてて味方につけときゃいい用心棒にもなる。道具はまず使い方を覚えなきゃ。
遊び半分でいい気なもんだ。いつか気づいた時には向こうから食い物にされてんのがオチだぜ。
気ぃつけとくよ。でもあんたは俺らより自分の心配が先だろう。
今後俺らに少しでも手出したら半品リューマンに歯向かったってことになるんすけど、状況分かってもらえましたかね、八神さん。
とりあえず俺らに詫び入れときましょうよ。当然慰謝料もつけて。
それ参考までにおいくら
？100万。持ち合わせがなきゃいい闇金知ってるよ。そっちは清流会ってヤクザがやってる。
ギャングの次はヤクザか。そんなのちらつかされちゃ子供扱いはできないな。
あ？
もう一発のギャングだよお前らは。
抵抗した分は慰謝料上乗せね。
はあ、分かってるじゃねえか松井。よっしゃやるぞ俺ら袋だ。
Showtime, boys. Empty your grills. Fucking hell, I think there's a way to disarm these guys. Don't remember which one's gonna attack. There we go. This more like it. Yeah, I don't really know what these kids were thinking trying to bring an entire fucking like OG gang into this. But they definitely fucked up. Oh wait, okay. Sorry boys. Just not your show. Did you fucking forget Pearl Harbor, you piece of shit?
目がてめえ
見えねえだろ。もらった。ざけんな。
え？あいつ飛び降りたんすか？
いや、どっか影に隠れてやがんだ。ちょろちょろゴキブリみてえによ。
My eyes are burning, but at least my vision's coming back.
お前ら探しに行ってこい。見つけたら知らせろ。俺はそれまで一服してくるわ。
オッケー、わかった。さすが余裕だな。
先輩、俺らはどうしたら？
お前らは俺と来い。一緒に矢に食いながら報告待ってよや。
チッス、お供します。
先輩やっぱ超強い。かっこいいです。
まあなあ、可愛い後輩たちのためだ。
I guess punks smoke at school these days too. Thought that was a thing of the past. Brave students fend off illegal pedophile. Fuck it. I mean, Yagami does be looking kind of sus right now. I need to ask Matsui and the others about Mikashiba, so I'll catch him off guard this time. Are you telling me this looks like a man who should be unashamed of what he's been doing recently? Big Sugar makes more victims than Big Pharma. Alex will be a valued soldier in the Skeleton War. I mean, I believe it. He's already a valued advisor of mine, personal. They're illegal yeah, they're called politicians. There's another word for them, too, but I don't think I can say it on stream. And fucking what? Honestly, if I had the money for it, I'd probably buy Daemon X Machina and we'd be doing that instead, because that would have been a better call here. Richard! Hollywood. How much is the insulin here? I gotta wonder how much the insulin is in Brazil. Here in the US, insulin is expensive as fuck. Like, it's no joke. Ooh, hey, Dilly Dinger. A Book of the Wounded. Yeah, it is helpful, but not exactly what we're looking for right now. We could probably use some buffs here. God, they all cost like 5K. There's one move that I can need. Where's it? Cloud Vortex. There's a move that I could get that basically allowed me to keep attacking. Or not, I guess, fuck me, huh? Well, I guess we're not buying anything. Until I max out battle bonus, I'm gonna wait to buy skills. Might as well milk that as much as we can. No, wait, no, sorry, Daemon X Machina. Sorry, what is it called? Metal Wolf Chaos. And yes, we're finishing it. We're starting Armored Core Another Age tomorrow. Not to overthrow a small island country. If the U.S. is so great, then why do they have to make a USB? Because eventually USA is going to run out of oil, so we need to go somewhere else. I heard oil. That shit mine. Yeah, and for those of you who weren't there for it, I did talk about it yesterday, but we are going to be cutting back on it was because I know I've been like drinking a lot on stream recently, so I did talk about it a bit yesterday, but going forward I'm not really going to be drinking anymore, mostly just due to the fact that I don't think it's very good for my health. That, and I don't feel like it's doing any benefits to the stream either, because originally it was for us to jam with the guys, but I don't really feel like we're making any real... we haven't really been jamming at all recently, so I don't think alcohol doesn't, neither will being so. Well, okay, you don't have to say it like that. I saw Mason do his lessons. He has no fucking clue. I literally work in IT. I noticed how I didn't say I don't know how it works. Also, hello, Cody. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Is there anything else I could get that'll give me, like, an immediate advantage here? I really want triple finisher because that will make me an absolute fucking monster. Let's do regard just to cover my ass. But yes, we are going to be cutting back on the booze because it has been extremely, I feel like, detrimental. And since we're not really doing, like, I might bust it out if we're doing Phasmophobia or something, but...
どうすか先輩 教室です。タバコの味は。
Got you right where I want you.
わざわざそっちからやられに来たか。
おい、あかね、他の先輩呼んでこいよ。
わかった。
気をつけた方がいいよ、タバコ。先生に見つかったら大変だろ。
Where's any of the staff?
けどまあ、お前らしつけがなってないみたいだから、代わりに俺が少し指導してやるよ。
あ？なんだと？
てめえ、こっちに来てやがったのか。
どうだ？
余裕ぶっこきやがって。
今度は逃がさねえ。きっちり仕留めてやるよ。
Boy, I'm gonna
調子
frickin'
乗っ
fuck
て
your
んじゃ
ass
ね
up.
えよ。
からでも来な。
Oh boy. Okay, yeah, getting cornered, not the best idea. I can't get up quick. Why do all their attacks instantly knock me the fuck down? That's not fair. Hunt. Come on. I gotta disarm that cunt. Why am I not allowed to disarm him or something? I was able to do it for the dude with the bat. Oh my god. Okay, you know, fuck it. There we go, that's more like it. There we go. Oh yeah, now I have the full combo now. Come on. There we go. Got his ass.
なんだよこいつ。こんなのって
強すぎだろ。
よ、さっきの俺に詫び入れろとか慰謝料がどうのって話。
え？
あれまだ続けるか？
いえ、それも忘れてください。
じゃあこれからは仲良くしてもらおうかな。
痛いさ、肩が。八神さん。
三越場のこと全部聞かせてくれ。あいつとは仲良くしてたんだろ？
We did it. We beat up high schoolers.
三越場先生は放課後はほとんど毎日バスケ部にも顔を出してて、現役の俺らからするとちょっと面倒くさいくらい。
顧問が席外すとすぐ頼んでもないのに熱血指導してきて、例えば全員に10本出しとか当たり前に命令するし、で一人でも制限時間を超えたら連帯責任つってもう10本。すぐ初心者の甲田が穴だって目をつけられました。
三越場は幸田さんにだいぶきつく当たってたんだって？
そりゃあいつはどんくさいから。1年の後輩まで甲田にはイラついてましたよ。 おかげで部に一体感は出たけど。
初心者の女の子を一人みんなで寄ってたかって貶めてチームがまとまった。ご立派だよ。三越場には両親から失踪届まで出てる。今も消息不明だ。何か事件に巻き込まれた可能性がある。
じゃあ高田に殺されてたりして、地上のもつれとかで。
面白い推理だな。もっと続けるか？
いえ、やめときます。
沢先生とは何か話したんですか？三越場先生のことなら一番詳しいと思いますけど。
沢先生が言うには三越場は優等生だったし実習もうまくやってた。あとはバスケ部の OB で面倒見も良かったとか、そんなとこ。
あれ、そうなんすか？そんな印象いい感じに言ってました？
ん？なんかおかしいか？
いや、沢って実習中なんかずっと三越場先生にそっけなくて、だから俺そのこと三越場先生に聞いてみたんです。そしたらやっぱりそういうことだったらしくて。三越場先生って昔この学校で同級生が自殺したらしいんですけど、その時沢からいじめてたんじゃないかって疑われたんですって。だから今もそれを引きずってるみたいだって寂しそうにしてましたよ。
沢先生が三越場をいじめの加害者だと？
俺三越場先生に実際いじめやってたんすかって聞いたら、あの人笑ってごまかしてたけど。
This isn't enough to prove Mikoshiba was a bully, but Sawa Sensei did seem less convincing than with me.
私は英語を教えてただけですが、三越場君は成績優秀でいい子でした。この間の教育実習でも後輩の生徒らとうまくやってたし、だから。
あの先生が三越場を本当はどう思ってんのか、もう一度聞かなきゃだな。
Well, looks like Yagami was able to beat some sense into those kids. Maybe they'll have a bonding moment even. I'm gonna say, do we have any experienced diabetics here who'd care to enlighten me as how much diabetes really is? I mean, how expensive insulin is. Sorry, my bad. I'm gonna say, because $60 strikes me as cheap. Our shit coin for a one. Oh, God. I thought you Americans shot the kids, not beat them. Well, it depends. Yagami's policy is less of a shoot him and more of a fuck them kids policy. He beats the shit out of him and then goes party with the fucking underage girls at the dance club. Yeah, Yagami's definitely not suspicious. He's just a good Samaritan. Concerned about their well-being. In crossing boundaries. And probably gonna fucking go to jail. See this dude with his wrinkles on his face out the ass and calling young. I mean, look at this guy. Like, this dude dresses like he's fucking 18. And if those pants are any tighter, his balls would be non-existent. I've worn tight pants before, and it feels like you're wearing a jock strap made of fucking denim. It's Mason. My mom is TI, and I had to get... What is tuberculosis? Oh, it's not T. Sorry, my bad. I thought that was short for, like, tuberculosis. $450 without insurance. Jesus. I know some people like drive up to Canada to buy some and then drive back, because you could buy a certain amount for like super cheap.
Sawa sensei, もうお帰りですか？
いえ、さっき理事長に呼ばれてたみたいです。
じゃあ理事長室？
ええ、外からお客さんみたいでした。よくは知りませんけど。
そうですか。どうも。
A visitor for Sawa. Maybe she'll be busy for a while. There's that photo I wanted to peek at earlier. This may not be my finest hour, but it could still be a useful clue. So I'd suspected Mikoshiba was a bully. Maybe she wasn't being honest with me before. Honestly, my main issue with diabetes is I just don't understand why something so common is so fucking expensive. I feel like it should be a lot cheaper than what it is. And then it's just not. There's nothing else to look at aside from that photo, I guess. The uniform's different from what they wear here. That weird photo. See, part of a photo of a male Serio High student. I'm sorry to do this, but...
Ayashina. Huh?
Never seen this face before. At least it's not Hiro Mikoshiba. Is this Ehara's son, the boy who killed himself 4 years ago? Not for a teacher out of a picture of a random single student on his desk. Or of a single random student on her desk. I just can't confirm that right now. I think that's about all I can gather from here. Well, that's the thing, too. They know that you have to buy it or you die. So they can overcharge for it all they want. Then when you get to Canada, the pharmacist... Oh yeah, aren't you allowed to euthanize yourself in fucking Canada now? Should look for Sawa. To the chairman's office. Honestly, like, we've been gearing up for the collapse for like the last 20 years. That's probably why schizos are at like an all-time high. Not that I know anything about that.
Mikoshiba君の失踪について話を聞きたいとのことで。それで沢先生に話を。ええ。しかし何が起きてるんですか？あなたもMikoshiba君のことを聞きたがっていた。警察から説明があると思います。多分彼らも俺と同じ情報をもとに動き出したはずですから。Mikoshiba君はもう生きていないんですね。やはりそうなんですか。
Damn, that dude's face looks like a fucking lump of clay.
2ヶ月前、教育実習中に失踪していた大学生Mikoshiba Hiro。無残な他殺体となって発見された彼のその人物像が八神の調査で徐々に浮かび上がってくる。Mikoshibaは4年前に同級生を自殺へ追いやった罪を免れ、そのことを周囲の教師らも承知しているようだった。
Two sides of the same coin. I'll donate to you. I'm not going to Canada just to die, G. I'm going to do it in my home like a good American after a home invasion where I get shot in my bed. I have a schizo cousin. Well, if he ever wants to talk, reference him to me, because I went to my friend's 4th of July party on Saturday, and I ended up talking to their uncle for like an hour and a half, and the dude was kind of like me. The conversation went from like 10 minutes of tech to 10 minutes of COVID, and then he mentioned the CIA, and for the next, like, hour and a half, we were just shitting all over the CIA. So I'm like, oh, yeah, remember when the CIA did eugenics experiments? And then the dude immediately was just like, so you know. Fucking great. And then immediately after that conversation, they come up and be like, I see you found my uncle. I'm basically jobless, but I still have private insurance. Wait, why do I work full-time and I don't have insurance? This article might be about Mikoshiba, but it's not reporting the identity of the corpse. Does that mean the police are still withholding information? Your interview with Sawa seems to be taking an awful long time. By like you, do you mean autistic? That's not nice.
八神さん、ここで何してるんです？
まあまあ、先生は職員室にお戻りですよね。ご一緒してもいいですか？
今、警察が来て、
Please don't make me
い
tell
ろ
it
いろ話
again.
を聞かれてました。
そうみたいですね。
あなたは三越場君のことを知ってたんですね。殺されてたって。だから彼のことを聞き出そうとしてたんでしょ。
ええ。でもほら、ここじゃなんですから。
なんで早く言ってくれなかったんですか？三越場君が事件に巻き込まれてたなんて。
Okay, after this
警察も
revelation.
まだ伏せてる情報なんです。先生だって他の人に言わないようにって言われませんでしたか？
それはそうですけど。
刑事たちは他に何て言ってました？
そんなことあなたに教える義理はないです。
うん、確かに。
そもそもあなたは部外者なんです。校内への立ち入りは今日限りにしていただきます。また喧嘩でもして不審者が生徒に危害を加えたなんてことになったら大問題ですから。
大丈夫です。その件はもう話がついてますんで。
え？
ミステリー研究会が俺をぜひ指導員にって言ってくれてるんですよ。理事長の了解も取れてます。俺はもう部外者じゃありません。
いつの間にそんな。
話は戻りますけど、警察は誰が三越場君を殺したかもう当てをつけてました。
いえ、警察が教えてくれたのは三越場君が殺されてたということだけです。何日か前、偉人町で見つかった死体が彼だったと。
お気の毒です。
あとは三越場君が教育実習中にどんな様子だったかをずっと聞かれてました。こっちからは全然質問できる雰囲気じゃなくて。
そうですか。なるほど。
The police keeping Ehara's connection under wraps so they investigate this murder.
何か。
三越場君を殺した犯人ですけど、もしかして先生、心当たりありません？例えば以前この学校で息子をいじめられたと考えてる江原明宏です。当時三越場君はその加害生徒として名前が挙がってました。
江原さん？まさかあんな痴漢で捕まるような人が？
やっぱり警察は何も話してないみたいですね。
どういうことです？
江原さんは三越場博の殺害に絡んでる可能性があります。
は
？2ヶ月前痴漢で捕まってからずっと勾留されてたのに、偉人町のフラン死体を三越場だと言い当てたんです。県警が身元を特定するよりも前に。
じゃあ江原さんが三越場君を殺したんですか？
直接手を下したわけじゃありません。アリバイがあるんで。でも実行犯とつながってはいるはずです。
八神さんはなんでそんなこと知ってるんですか？
澤先生、 情報はギブアンドテイクでいきません？
え
4年前に先生は三越芝にいじめをしてたんじゃないかって問い詰めてたそうですね。
いえ、それは。
でも今日先生は俺に三越芝君はいじめをするような子じゃないってまるで正反対のことを言ってました。以前と三越芝への印象が変わったんですか？それとも俺に嘘を？
嘘だなんて。
ちなみに三越芝は今日見つかった幸田さんへのいじめにも関係してたようです。なんというか人を見下しがちなタイプだったんですかね。
そんな。
三越芝は4年前江原の息子をいじめてたんじゃないですか？そして先生は何かその辺の事情を知ってる。違いますか？嘘はなしでお願いします。殺しの動機に関わる大事なことなんです。
敏郎君です。
え？
江原の息子だなんてそんな呼び方。あの子の名前は江原敏郎君です。
そうですね。
すみません、まだ仕事が残ってるので。
先生、
今夜9時伊勢崎ロードのプラージュってお店に行きます。
そこでなら話せるってことですか？
ええ、多分。
Looks like things are heating up. Okay, so from my understanding, it looks like Sawa was both, I don't know why she was covering for Mikishiba, but close with the student that committed suicide, on Mikishiba's case for being a piece of shit, but also protecting him at the same time. And she knows perfectly well who it is. So this is going in an interesting direction. Actually, I'm a BRB. Yeah, I think everyone besides Jade has already heard the story of the series of unfortunate events that is my date. So what about the... God fucking damn it.
もしもし？あ、俺今やっと学校出たとこ。海藤さんどうしてんの？
飲み歩いてるよ。3軒目に来たとこだ。つまり今日はもう働かねえってこと。
なんだよすねちゃって。
Are you really that butter?
杉浦なら一緒だぜ。つくもはなんかのシステムがトラブったとか言って事務所に戻ってった。
なんかのシステム？
バズリサッチャーだかなんだかよくわからねえが、要するに飲んでる場合じゃないんだと。どうする？お前はこっちと合流すっか？
いや、この後澤先生と待ち合わせてんだ。
はあ？タボよ。それはいくらなんでもずるくねえか？
あのね、遊びに行くわけじゃないんだから。
ほう。じゃあ俺も混ぜろよ。どこに行けばいい？
酒入ってちゃ仕事になんないでしょ。じゃあまた。
んなこと言ってどこかしけ込むんじゃねえだろうな。おい、タボ。
Still have plenty of time before our meetup. Maybe I should drop by Sakumo's. The thing is... Oh. Hey, Yagami, I'm ready to show that case to you. The one about another Serio club. Could you stop by the club? No! I thought we didn't have to do any more! Not for a little while! God damn it! Now we have to do more club shit. Okay, I'm gonna tell this story, but I'm gonna go get to, like, the area where I can beat the piss out of people while I'm doing it, okay? Mason is also sexually curious. Fucking no, I'm not. I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine with my current level of sexuality. That's right. Straight as an arrow. That's me, baby. Also, this area has all the rare shit, so I'm gonna grab it. Also, I really... What does this divine water shit do? I have a lot of these. There we go. I gave Tack diarrhea. Mason, what about your date? Why does everyone want to fucking know about my date so bad? That's the one to watch a VeggieTales with. Did she whip out a dick twice the size? No, Jade. No, she didn't. Fucking... Okay, we gotta go there. Alrighty. So once I get over there, I can tell the story because I'm basically going to be just beating the shit out of Mooks. Because I'm trying to max out my battle bonus, and then once my battle boner is at max, then I can start buying moves. Because we still have like a whole ass game to get through, so I want to milk that as much as we can. They did beat him, though. That part is true, yes. Sick nasty, bro. Alrighty. So, I suppose I gotta start telling this tale of mine. So, as you all know, there were wild... Okay, so... Okay, so I matched up with someone on Tinder recently, and during that matchup, fucking, it ended up, I ended up discovering a few things. In her profile, she mentioned that she... Fuck, not that guy. This guy! She mentioned that she had extreme ADHD. She did not specify that she had autism specifically. And I stand by that statement. Fuck. Will you get the fuck out of here? God damn it. Be it a king or a little street sweeper, sooner or later you dance with the reaper. Okay, so... As I'm talking to her, she strikes me as incredibly quirky. But during that process of discovering that she was indeed quirky, we end up talking for a bit, and we decide to go to a movie theater together. So, we end up going to see a movie called Elementals. This is going to be relevant later, and you're going to understand why soon. So I show up to the movie theater with this chick, and she is like visibly on the spectrum, like super quirky outfit, refuses to like meet my eyes, and for some reason she kept talking about stealing babies. She really wanted to steal a baby, and she felt the need to share it with me a lot. So as we're talking about stealing babies, eventually, I end up buying tickets. By the way, it's also her birthday this day. I know that's unrelated, but that did come up. Isn't that movie dog shit? I'm gonna get to it. You'll understand soon why this is an issue. Why steal a baby when you could have given it to a woman? I know. Dear God, no. Down you go. So, as we're chilling, I go pay for food. Because I'm like, okay, you know, it's your birthday, so I'll cover this part of the date. You know, that's fair. That's a totally reasonable thing to do. And during this, she says that she does not like to watch people pay for their food, her food. It makes her feel really bad. So what she did is she proceeded to close her eyes, cover them, and then turn around so that way she could physically not see me pay for the food. Also, I didn't pay for food. I was only able to buy a drink. Because apparently she gets really, really sketched out when people, when she eats in front of people. She's like, yeah, I get super anxious whenever I eat in front of people. And at this point, I'm basically like, holy shit, I've gotten way more than I bargained for already. I don't see it. It does not exist. The American lifestyle, baby. Oh, hey, a thing. Oh, that happened. Okay, so at this point, we then proceed to go into the movie. And I specify this specifically because we end up having an awkward conversation for about 30 minutes. At no point does she ever look at me. And it's basically her talking for 40 minutes straight. Fucking at no point does she ever stop talking. And mostly she talks about stealing babies and art. Because she's like, I'm a graphic designer, I make a lot of money. I'm just like, I bet you do, champ. Okay, so now that the preface is there, this isn't even the worst part of this whole thing, by the way. It's now time. Oh, I did ask her. Okay, no, wait, no, I'll save that part for later. Wins the way. The movie finally starts, and during this, and she didn't mention this at all, I then discover that when she laughs, she punches. I did not know that. I had to find out the hard way what exactly that even fucking means. Holy shit. That third kick is brutal. Fucking, it turns out when she laughs, she punches. So what that means is that during this movie, anytime that any joke happened, she would then proceed to fucking absolutely ruin my rib cage with no mercy at all. I don't know why that was so hard to grab him. So during this movie, because when she hit, whenever she'd laugh, she'd hit me. It was a 2-hour-long movie, and it had a lot of jokes. I did not think the movie was very good. It was average. It wasn't bad, but fucking, she made it bad. Anyway, as I was saying. So for the next 2 hours of the movie, she proceeds to work me like fucking Rocky Balboa. Anytime, because she is basically just losing it laughing this whole entire fucking movie. And I am getting absolutely brutalized by this woman. And I'm not having a good time, I will specify. I was having what was quite possibly one of the worst times of my life. Also, that guy just got fucking trowed. By the end of the movie, my ribs are just in extreme pain. I was having such a fucking bad time. God. At the end of it, then, because I told her that my car was in the shop. My car is not in the shop. I do not have a car. I took a taxi. So, we come out of the movie theater. I am bruised and broken at this point. And she decides to mention, she's like, oh, hey, do you want to grab a bite to eat after this? So I assume she must have gotten very comfortable beating the shit out of me. Comfortable enough to go grab food. So we decided to go grab food. We go to McDonald's. And at McDonald's, this is the fucking weirdest part of this whole thing, I might add, is her idea of grabbing food, because I end up getting a burger for a rock and roll McDonald's. So we go there, and then it's basically just a burger, fries, and a drink for her because she said she wasn't hungry, despite being the one to say, let's go get food. She says, I get super anxious when I eat in front of people, so don't mind me. And that wouldn't bother me. The issue wasn't the fact that we did the food thing. It's once she got her burger that I paid for because it was her birthday, she then proceeds to remove the buns with her and then with a plastic knife she scrapes off all the toppings, and then she tries to dissect the cheese from the meat patty of the burger and says, oh yeah, I don't like the meat. What is it? I don't like everything else on this. I only want the meat. So after scraping off all the cheese, I am eating like 5 cheeseburgers and like a large fry. She takes longer than I do to eat that 5 cheeseburgers and large fry, eating this singular patty after dissecting the living shit out of it. I fucking could not believe it. That's the thing. She didn't specify. She's like, I want a cheeseburger. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get a cheeseburger. That was a mistake. Do I have my skill here? Yeah. Anyway, so by the end of this, I had to wait another like 15 minutes for her to finish eating her meat patty that she's been nibbling on for the last 15 fucking minutes. And during the conversation I bring up, because we're talking about, I was talking about like shit I watched when I was younger, and VeggieTales enters the conversation. And at this point, the date was like beyond redeemable for me. Damn, a lot of sexual tension here. Fucking, and as I bring up VeggieTales, she immediately is like, VeggieTales? I loved VeggieTales! We should watch VeggieTales together, and then we can go hang out with that right before I decide to steal a baby. We can watch VeggieTales with the baby. And she is saying this with like a totally fucking straight-ass face. Holy shit. That was fucking brutal. Ouch. Sorry, boys. Yeah, if somebody goes down and you're in snake style, you can't really get them out of it. Bro, why didn't you like her? She's perfect. Post her profile. I refuse. Fucking. If there's any connection in real life that is made, it needs to immediately be removed because I'm gonna pretend that this experience never fucking happened. This was traumatic. And at the end of it, because she drove, her passenger car door was busted. So what ends up happening with the busted door is even worse. Fucking, I am like 6'2", 6'3". Just fucking swing at me, fat boy. There we go. So I had to cram myself over the driver's seat into the passenger seat to go get to McDonald's. Oh, fuck. No, not that shit. And at the end of it, she's like, so, are you free afterwards? And at this point, I am fully invested. So I'm like, I've already gone this far. So what ends up happening from there is... She then proceeds to drive over to my place, and we watch all of like one episode of Cyberpunk where she talks about stealing babies, And also how she thinks the main character is super sexy. And then we end up doing the do. We hang out for 10 minutes afterwards, and then it's like 10:30 at that point, so I'm immediately like, maybe you should go. What the hell? There it is. But needless to say, I had a fucking terrible time, and I never want to do that shit again. Maybe if you were a real man, you could have driven yourself. Yeah, driven myself out of that fucking situation, maybe. You just don't see the vision, Mason. But yeah, she fucking loved VeggieTales. The problem was she was cripplingly autistic. Well, at least she wasn't even schizo-pilled. She was like a normie if a normie was super fucking annoying. You should have done some great Drift King shit, assert dominance. The buildings that should not be named. Do you now have some understanding of why Tram and Yealer are always mad? What do you mean mad at me when I go out? They love when I go out. What the fucking... whatchamacallit? We had a great time at the anime convention. As they have to deal with your autistic bullshit. Hey, it's not my fault they don't understand the joy that is discussing things we love. Except in this particular case, she did not shut the fuck up for 40 fucking minutes. I've never felt so violated. Oh, this is the big dick. Extreme version of my ex minus the hitting. Honestly, like, the violence didn't bother me so much as, like, literally everything else. I can't tell what was, like, the worst part of this whole fucking situation still. Because it was just all around not fun. Went to an anime convention? How was it? Not, oh god. Soviet doesn't know what happened at the anime convention either, I bet. Femboy gaming. Why is my life fucking miserable? Tap out! Holy shit! Where'd that come from? I ain't never seen that one before. But yes, Jade, that was how my first date. Like there's always going to be that one date with the single mom that was just kind of like a thing that happened that we're not going to talk about again. She was just randomly like, oh, by the way, I have many kids. And I'm just kind of like, that's fucking great. Every decision you made yourself. That doesn't mean it has to be fucking miserable, Jade. It's not my fault it happened. Sometimes God just decides to have things occur. Through no fault of my own. There we go. Said like a true Christian. God bless America, baby. Yeah, there was a certain femboy incident at ASEN that I was unaware that it was not a femboy. Now we just live in perpetual shame. Bitch boy. I give more chances to single moms. They even give you... No. She was past the free milk. She was my age, but like one of her kids was like fucking 8 years old. And another one of them was... Shit, I don't remember. Another one was like 6 on top of it. That guy just lost all his teeth. But yeah, needless to say, it's been a trip. Quite the wild ride, if I do say so myself. No milk? Not exactly. But yes, Jade, those are the two things that you have missed. All of them were equally traumatic. Most men aren't willing to deal with another man's kids. Honestly, that was my issue too. I'm sorry, I just don't want to deal with your kids. Like, it's nothing against the kids themselves, but I just it's not my problem. They're the ones that would give us PTSD. Well, I'm coming away from it with something, that's right. Oh yeah, what was that? There we go. Yeah, I'm not familiar with how to purposely proc certain heat moves just yet. Oh, I do know I could probably start getting a couple more points if I get the third charge. Triple finisher. Deliver an even more powerful strike. That's great, but let's wait until I get the rest of the battle bonus. Oh shit, he actually survived that. No, he didn't. Yeah, well, the thing is, I think she was also looking for a one-night stand at the end of the day. And after all this experience, I think I could say that I'm okay with not continuing to date with the whole online dating thing, because at the end of it, like, yes, it's nice, but it just doesn't, it just feels like super hollow in like the worst kind of fucking way. So I think we're gonna not keep doing that, because it was just really lackluster. Real hip hop. God, I love how much of a fucking haymaker that punch is. Well, like, I'm aware it was just like a booty call, but the thing is, like, if I wanted just, you know, the dirty deed, like, that's easy enough to experience on my own, but I have to say, since there's not really any, like, actual connection, by the end of it, I was just kind of like, okay, you could leave now. And I know that's kind of like an asshole thing to do after, you know, you just had a romantic encounter. But, you know, it's just not the same. I'm gonna say, so your boy's looking for love. But, yeah, these one-night stands ain't cut. Wow, you just got fucking eat shit! Well, the thing is, like, I do agree with that, Jade. My main thing is I don't understand how I'm supposed to, like, actually meet people at this point, because I just don't really run into folks often. Oh, hey, I should probably stop by the pawn shop and sell some of this shit if we're full up, because those plates are worth quite a bit. Well, I'm at it. I need 80k SP. After that, I could finally start buying skills. Spending your entire life in your autism. Well, where the fuck else am I supposed to meet people? To say the only real thing that I've done that like involves women, it would be terrorizing my buddy's boyfriend's cousin, who I run into occasionally, because they're like super political, so they're really easy to fuck with. Because I went over to their place for the 4th of July with their family. That was the schizo dude I was hanging out with. Their uncle, but it's just a lot of fun to fuck with them. Oh yeah, this is also the when I say they're fun to fuck with, I'm referring to the lesbian girl that I asked out. That's the one. Mason, that's where you're meeting people online. The produce aisle at your local supermarket. I'm not. I thought we said we're not shooting for single moms anymore. Did they vote Biden? Yes. But you know, hey, you know what they say? Opposites attract. So you know, we don't know. Opposites attract. Cringe, not what the fuck? Well, they're lesbian. Of course they're gonna swing that way. You make it sound like it's easy. Who are you? Jeez, these guys are fucking really wanting to throw down. People without kids eat vegetables too. I can make you straight with my penis. I don't think that's it, Jade. I think that's an interesting approach, but whatever it is, I don't think that is it. Okay, back to, street. For some reason, that area seems to have a lot of fucking people, and they're all, like, right next to each other. It makes it really easy to fight. And these boss fights are only getting harder, so we gotta actually start, like, stacking up some skills. Yo, sick nasty! You can straighten their back out with your feet. I really don't think that is the answer to my issue. The thing is, because, like, I still think they're fun to be around. You should know how to psyop a lesbian, Mason. It should be... Wait, is that an actual CIA file? Please send me that. That would be a fucking trip. The CIA, psyoping lesbians since '96. Right up there with Ronald Reagan. Read the entire DARPA database and learn nothing. I can't believe this. Oh, it's not that bad. I'll buy the money. I think what you need to do is realize what you actually are. I'm 230 pounds of hot sex. What can I say? I'm just that good looking, baby. Okay, we still actually have a bit longer to go. Sorry about that. Tonight, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go shit my pants and get me some fresh air. I will return shortly, boys and girls. See you all very soon. It's everyone's favorite part of the stream, the 15-minute break. We'll be back in a flash. I just don't understand why all the women I'm attracted to are either A, not women, or B, lesbians. I think God's trying to psy out me. Ladies and gentlemen, your hero has returned. Alrighty. Whew. Just knocked over my can of drink. I think you might have the gaze. I think that's assuming quite a bit. Alrighty, so do we continue our dance club shenanigans? The main story. There we go. I gotta say, yeah, once we have the final upgrade to our SP gathering hooliganism, we should be able to basically like fly through a majority of our upgrades. And next day you dawn, you should tell the girl how the CIA infiltrates the truth and poisons data with so-called intel leaks to discredit the entire movement. The thing is, I think, because didn't somebody go through like the CIA database or like some of their official documents where it's been proven that they do exactly that shit? But like there was a leak from like there was a leak or something where apparently if you use the term based, cringe, or anything, Max, apparently you are a domestic terrorist. That was funny. Yeah, Jade was the one who brought it up, actually. Also, I forgot to ask, Jade, how have you been? Have you been absolutely fantastic these last few weeks? Any excitement in the life of Jade? I know G's in the middle of a very exciting time himself. Okay, I guess this guy's going down. Then alright. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Don't be so serious. So they say. Yeah, this place has a lot of really good loot, so I gotta go grab that sacred tree. Yeah, aside from the dating stuff and the oh, that's sweet. What the fuck? I feel like this is gonna be important at some point. Yeah, it's always interesting whenever you catch up with old friends or just people you have history with. It's a little awkward, but, you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Have you seen this cat? Am I missing anything over here? Any other loot that I need? Yeah, because it's... how would I describe it? You know each other, but it's been long enough that you're starting to not know each other. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, we're heading over to the school, but I'm just grabbing everything on the way there. Also, yeah, Survive Bar does still have Kashiwagi and everyone there, but naturally... Yagami has no idea who that is, so it doesn't really matter. Eye of the Dragon. I'm gonna show you my dragon form! Oh yeah, though thanks to that romantic encounter, I did fucking throw out my shoulder for 2 weeks. So last week and this week I haven't been working out at all, but next Monday we're upping the weight again, because I'll be back to 100%. That's right, your boy's getting thick, just like God intended. Okay, let's go see what What's Her Tits wants. Yagami in Underage Adventures. Was that girl that well, like, we went at it for a while, is all I'll say.
Oh.
Hitakura, you're here too. So how's the MIC treating you? I'm tired of it. Tired of it? So soon? I mean, I read every single book in the club room. There's nothing else to do.
Eh?
You did? Already? He's quite a fast reader. Ridiculously fast. Never knew you had it in you, Hitakura. Hey, Amasawa. If there aren't any mysteries, then the MIC's nothing to do. What's the point in even coming to school? I guess I'll go buy some new books. The club's already low on funds this month, too.
Amasa.
So anyway, Amasawa, you want to talk about something, right? Is it related to the professor? Indeed. I wanted to discuss another possible criminal investigation. I'd like to ask you to go undercover again, but this time in the Robotics Club. The Robotics Club, huh? This should be interesting. Didn't know Serio had a Robotics Club. Oh yeah, a few years back, a handful of students established this club based on their common interests. Armored Core. Recently, they've even participated in the arena. And that whole thing where they use robots to compete in soccer and other ball games like Tamare? That's right. Many different groups host them each year using their own variation of the rules. The Serio Robotics Club participates in a business-sponsored tournament called the RE Robo Mally. Metal Gear? Yeah, I'm going to make my very own. It's a huge event that invites technical college students, robotics clubs, and even teams of working adults to compete for a large cash prize. Oh, so some average high school club signed up for a tournament like that? Sounds like an uphill battle. Quite so. It's an uphill battle every year, I'm afraid. I hear they always lose in the prelims. High school robotics clubs typically have limited funding, not to mention they lack the proficiency that a college-age group would have. Despite their shortcomings, the Serio Robotics Club made a huge leap forward when one particular transfer student became the club's president. A second year named Domu Okitegawa. That's a hell of a name. In the second trimester, Okitegawa transferred over from a high school in another prefecture. He was a member of his previous school's robotics club as well. Where he transferred, he consistently received top marks in robot competitions. With him joining the ranks, the robotics club's streak of preliminary losses changed drastically. Kitagawa's management and production rivals that of seasoned adults. The once feeble robotics club is practically transformed under his leadership. Transformed. Just as one example, the club had typically struggled with funding, but he waltzed in and secured a sponsorship from a shopping district. He even drafted schedules for the club, which were immaculate, and the club quickly saw an increase in efficiency and productivity in their work. High school student did all that. Gotta say, that is pretty impressive. So then, how are the robotics club and the professor related?
Yagami-san.
Yagami, are you familiar with the string of robot-led thefts terrorizing the streets of Ijincho? Citizens of Ijincho will be out and about, and suddenly a robot will appear and snatch goods like expensive bags off them, and then it runs off.
Yeah?
Afraid this is the first time I'm hearing that one. Are robots really that sophisticated? Absolutely. With its mechanical arm, it could firmly grasp onto things like bags and make a quick escape. Top of that, it's highly maneuverable. It could fit into openings too narrow for a human to follow. Sounds like even more trouble than a flesh and blood thief. The most targeted items are expensive bags that contain large amounts of cash. Some bags are worth over 1 million yen. We're talking damages that have now surpassed several million yen. So then, are you claiming the robot behind these incidents came from the Serio Robotics Club? Do you have any proof? As a matter of fact, I discovered this bolt along one of the robot's escape routes. The very same bolts used by the Serio High Robotics Club. Wait, what?
Nah.
Yeah, positive the Serio Robotics Club is using these bolts. Yeah, 100%. They were originally custom made by a factory in Ijincho, but it went under and lost its client. That's when the Serio High Robotics Club bought them in bulk for a low price.
Naruhodo.
Makes sense. I can see why you'd suspect them. Additionally, rumor has it the stolen goods are being used as a source of funding for criminals.
まあな。
Well, it'd be tough to fence stolen goods through the usual channels.
ええ
Right, and I have just the ones in mind who perform such nefarious deeds to get by. The Professor and the Neo Kahin gang from the first game.
真の名探偵ならば
Or the MIC. We can't simply sit by and ignore this, can we?
天沢。
Yeah, I hear you. I'll see if I can get in good graces with the Robotics Club, but I'll need a reason.
お願いします
To greet him as an outside counsel. I've already received approval from the chairman. One step ahead, as always. I have to say, I'm surprised the chairman gave the thumbs up. To be honest, the advisor and the Robotics Club have never been on good terms, and the chairman's glad to have a mediator to keep an eye on them. As to why they're at odds with each other, I have no idea. Interesting. In that case, maybe they'll just welcome me in.
ですが
Because of the dispute with their advisor, apparently the Robotics Club's members have a general distrust of adults.
察するに
As such, it's possible they may reject you as well, Yagami. Right then, sounds like earning their trust is going to be tricky.
天沢。
Masama, I'm on my way to the club room. Where can I find the Robotics Club? In the corner of the East Building's 4th floor. Alright, well, time to go show my face. Time to make a VTOL drone that could use precision-guided explosive munitions. Oh, no. Well. Looks like we're getting involved with yet another club. Because the dancing club wasn't enough. Now we gotta go bully the nerds at the Robotics Club. Time to psyop again. Oh, I was gonna ask, have any of you guys played BattleBit or whatever the fuck it is? It's that Roblox Battlefield game that's people have been doing a lot recently. I ended up picking it up with some of the lads, and it's actually pretty good. I'm having a lot of fun with it. More than I thought, actually. This is gonna be another club room. I'm fucking calling it right now. It looks like Zoomer bait. Well, I tried playing it, and I'm like, hey, this is actually pretty competent. Like, it's not super advanced or anything, but it feels like fun. I'm not paying $23 for fucking early access. You're basically king of the fucking what's Zoomer about it? It's just a shooting game. It's just Battlefield, but, like, very lightweight Battlefield. A Battlefield for poor people. Yeah, basically. So this is the Robotics Club.
どうも。
Hi, I'm
今
Yagami.
日から外部指導員することになった八神だけど、部長はいる？
私が部長の沖手川ドームです。理事長から話は聞いています。
そっか。それじゃあ話が早い。これからよろしくな。
Warm welcome, I see.
八神さんでしたっけ？一つお聞きしたいことが。ロボットに関しての知識は？
いや、特にないけど。
またこれだよ。
八神さん、理事長に頼まれたのでしょうが、我々としては外部指導員など必要としていません。
え？
我々は我々だけでうまくやっていますので、部活に来ていただかなくて結構です。
Turning me right off the bat, huh? Just throws a wrench at things.
沖手川くんだっけ？一応俺も仕事で来てるから必要ないって言われても困っちゃうんだよね。邪魔はしないからさ、時々見に来てもいい？さすがに顔出さないでいると理事長に叱られるだろうし。
まあ邪魔をしないのなら。
それじゃあ改めてよろしく。チェ。
You're right, best of friends. He goes nothing, but I greet all the members. Yeah, they seem real happy to see me.
八神だ。
I'm Yagami. I was asked to act as the outside counsel starting today. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, he totally ignored me. Excuse me, what's your name?
高森俊。
I'm in charge of construction.
Hmm?
What would construction entail? Following the blueprints and building the robots. Oh, so you build them. Sounds fun. What kind of robot you making now? Hey, I'm a little busy right now. You mind? My bad. Sorry for bugging you. I need to get back to work. Gonna have a tough time getting this bunch to open up. Hey there. Nice to meet you. Howdy, he said with great relish. I'm Yagami. I'm an advisor with the Mystery Research Club. What's your name?
車崎哲郎です。
Tetsuro Kuramazaki. I'm a second here.
Nah.
May I ask what you making? Oh, these.
その
Blueprints. I'm responsible for the design. Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome. So is what you're drawing up now for the robotics contest?
はい。
That's right. This is incredible. You drew this? Yeah. Could he just be super shy? Yeah, I don't think he hates us. I think he's just fucking awkward. It's a bunch of nerds who make robots. Of course they're awkward. There are some games that are standalone from the devs. Wouldn't be surprised if the devs of Battle Blocks are the same as a Roblox game. I know it's like 3 dudes or whatever. From my short experience with BattleBit, it just feels like good old-fashioned fun. It's not overly anal. It has like a couple like milsim things that are like thrown into it. They feel actually a little out of place, but the game's super lightweight and easy to get into shit. And thanks to it being lightweight, the 256 player matches are pretty lit. It's not bad. Zoomer bait maybe, but not bad. Weird. Why isn't it moving? Hey there.
Yagami da.
I'm Yagami. Nice to meet you. Who might you be?
1年の桜デントです。
I'm the robot's lead programmer.
ところで、
You having some trouble there?
はい。
Yeah, it's the robot. I can't get it to move. What do? I don't need another tongue lashing from the president. Oh my. You look a little stressed out. Well, to be honest, I just recently started programming, except I don't have a proper senpai to teach me the ropes. See, I wish I could help you out with that, but I'm not much of a programmer myself.
Nah.
What are you up to? I'm laying out our current milestones and workflow progression with Agile. Hey, I know what that is. Like your agility? No, Agile. It's a cutting-edge project development method that's being adopted by all sorts of software designers.
まあ
Try to rephrase it in a more digestible way. Instead of blindly trying to build a complete model, it repeats trials, tests, and modifications to achieve the ideal form. Compared to the waterfall model of the past, you could have a much shorter development cycle. Wow, sounds complicated. Yeah, well, you're not wrong. High school students have a difficult time wrapping their heads around development models at this level. It does require mastery and management, after all. Depending on our opponents for this tournament, we'll need to have flexible spec changes, so that's why we're using this model.
実は
In fact, we're running a scrimmage with our prototype models later today. We'll examine the results to adjust our design principles for the future. Had a really standoffish vibe at first, but he's being surprisingly friendly.
いいですか
Yagami, you made us a promise, right? Didn't you say you wouldn't get in our way?
Ah.
Take it back. Thanks, dickhead. Everyone here's keeping their guard up pretty much night and day compared to the dance club. It's time. That's menacing.
Oh.
Something
試
going
合
on?
の時間です
Alright, the thing you mentioned earlier, the scrimmage. You gather data from these practice matches and make adjustments as necessary.
Nah.
Mind if I watch too?
ええ
Fine, just as long as you don't get in our way. Of course, consider me a fly on the wall. I get the sense they don't like me much. What the fuck? This dedicated field is where the matches of the RE Robo Rally are held. Dang, looks professional. I'm Matsunaga from West Mitsuya High, looking forward to the match today. Mokitagawa of Serio, pleasure. Is now really the time?
マジかよ
Are you kidding? Nani?
高森
What's the matter, Takamori?
Oi, oi.
The Suzaki's won't be coming. The fuck? What do you mean by that? He jammed his finger during track practice. I told him to focus his attention on the robotics club before the tournament.
Nah.
What's wrong?
実は
The Suzaki's this fellow on the track team who I asked to control the robot as our guest operator. So he jammed his fingies and can't do it anymore. Can anyone else in the club operate it? I mean... you. What, me? No way. I suck. You. I'm famous for my Butterfingers. The robots are radio controlled, so they're a bit unconventional. Mizuzaki isn't part of the club, but he had the experience, so I asked for his help. Oh, I see. Fine, how about I do it?
Yeah.
No, not Takamori.
Huh?
The fuck? Why the hell not? That's your reason right there. You have a very short fuse. We can't afford you getting emotional in the middle of a match. Ah, that's not gonna happen. Radio controlled, huh? In that case.
Nah.
Mind if I be the operator?
Nani?
What? You? I actually use a drone for my work pretty often. I know my way around a radio control. You've operated drones. How much experience do you have? About 5 years worth. I'd like to think I could handle a more delicate situation like this too.
Oi, oi.
No way, forget it. What are you even saying? Very well. Yagami, please take over as our operator.
Huh?
Nutty? Okitagawa, you son of a bitch. It's the best course of action we can take for today. It's the optimal solution. No, no, no. Why is this even an option? It isn't even in the club. It should be me. Like I said, process of elimination.
Why?
Hey, so like this guy's a teacher, right? Not exactly. Maori Robo Rally permits adult participation as well. There shouldn't be an issue. I mean, yeah, but... Kitagawa, can you show me the controls? Yeah, of course. Give us about 5 minutes, Matsunaga. Huh? Well, fine, I guess. Yeah. Oh god, this also has a full-fledged fucking mini-game to it! So there's not just the dancing! Oh no! How fucking big is this school? Does each club have one? What the fuck? It's so unnecessarily large. Fantastic Frontier Dark Souls style game with OG music. Take down music. Yeah, Roblox is... I never played Roblox, but I know Roblox has like 5,000 games within the actual game of Roblox. Isn't the main reason people play Roblox just because it runs on basically fucking everything? It's like Minecraft. Blue and red teams battle each other using 3 robots. Box positions. Now, Yagami, let me teach you how to control the robot. I'm going to reach the technological advancements. You can control every function on your smartphone. Okay, it really is like the drone. I think I can work with this. In a match, other than the leading unit you'll directly control, you'll be forming a team with 2 other AI. Limited on time, so just use the leading unit. Okay. so you move faster in your own territory and slower in the enemies. But I had to legally avoid getting shit on. Wait, so did they used to refer to themselves as a metaverse? Because it really... say, Roblox is like a weird mixture of just games / social media all wrapped up into one. It's kind of like VR chat where there's a lot of different layers to it. Because in VR chat, they have like all these games, and then they have the whole like metaverse thing going on, and then weird clubbing shit that they have going. There's layers. Currently do. They're trying to escape from that tag. Okay. Kind of like how Final Fantasy XIV also has like layers to it, where there's the game and then all the weird sketchy shit that happens underneath everything. We may be able to pull this off yet. Right. Hey, can we get a move on?
Oh.
Absolutely. Apologies for the wait. Yeah, me about these skills of yours. I'd like to see what you're capable of.
Oh.
Well, let's do it. To battle.
Yagamiki, ikimasu.
I just can't believe there's a fucking full-fledged minigame for this. Deus Ex Machina. Okay, that's an alarm nose in it. I can boost? Can you get the fuck out of the way?
Yosha.
Fucking, how do I attack it? R1.
Yosh. Yosha. Ike.
認めざるを得ないね。
いいね。
よし。
いいね。
問題ない。
よし。
なかなかの腕だ。認めざるを得ないね。
よし。
なかなかの腕だ。
いけ。
損傷がひどい。
よし。
認めざるを得ないね。問題ない。
Yeah, I don't think they're getting out of this.
よし。
いいね。
損害を報告しろ。
You fools!
認めざるを得ないね。
Yeah, they're fine.
よし。
なかなかの腕だ。問題ない。
Yeah, that's right. You better run.
よっしゃ。
認めざるを得ないね。
いけ。
問題ない。
よし。
God, I feel kind of bad for these guys. And I could just deny him a whole area here.
よし。
Wait, I think can't I take their base?
よっしゃ。最高の気分だぜ。
Wow, we got a lot of stuff. Fortress Basic Report. What the hell?
Yosh!
Alrighty.
Oi, oi.
Hey, did you actually win? Oh, wow, on your first try, too.
Nah.
So what do you think? Not too shabby, huh? Certainly far from shabby. You may even be even better than Mizuzaki.
Oh.
Yeah, did I already make the Hall of Fame?
マジかよ
Kitagawa, don't tell me you're gonna use this guy in a tournament.
Takamori.
Takamori, this is the only option we have.
納得いかね
But what happens to Mizuzaki?
消去法だ。
I'll just have him step down.
えは
The fuck? He was quite temperamental, maybe even a bit unstable.
おいおい
Oh, damn it. Even so, you ever heard of something called a pecking order? I give the job to an outsider that just showed up today.
最適解だ。
It was the best solution.
は
Then,
起きてが
Kitagawa, if you're gonna ask that Mizuzaki kid just for me, it feels a little...
実は
No, to be honest, he was acting as our operator reluctantly. It seemed he had his heart set on the track and field club. Oh, is that so? That's right, he always wanted out of the robotics club. That's why, frankly, I didn't want him to be the operator for the tournament. If that's the case, then I guess it's no big deal. Moving on, Yagami.
お願いします。
I'd like to thank you in advance. Yeah, no problem. Not talking to you. Yeah, he seems like a real sweetheart. Suppose I could say I successfully infiltrated the robotics club. Making friends with everyone? It's another story. I need to earn the club members' trust somehow so I can get a little info out of them. Before that, I should report back to Amasawa. She's worried the robotics club wouldn't even take me in. Yeah. Roblox really is sketchy as shit. I did hear stories that the actual like company of did some goofy shit in the past, or has done goofy shit because they're basically like monetizing kids or something, or their creations at least. Probably phrasing that really wrong, but you know what I mean. Alrighty. I'm in love. Remember when we were investigating a murder and we're supposed to meet up with Sawa? And now we have to do the entire storyline for the robotics club? I remember that. Amazing, you could use vague words to perform a search. Right? If we fill up the database more, you think we could sell it to a writer or something?
Nah.
What's up? Adakura made an encyclopedia where you can search for the tricks of a mystery.
Hmm?
A mystery trick encyclopedia? On a computer?
まあね
Yeah, I read every book in the club and got bored, so I compiled all the tricks from every book. Compiling them alone isn't very fun, so I turned it into an app. It's just a basic text-based dictionary. It's really incredible. You can even sort the titles based on criteria such as locked room or psychological deception. You could really do that? Indeed. What's more is that vague search terms are enough to bring up results. Animals, string, and ice, for example. A mystery enthusiast might even pay a pretty penny to have this.
Itokura.
Sakura, you know how to program? Of course I can. We learned it in class. Pretty much anyone can do it, you know? That may be, but not just anyone can do all this. Really? I guess so. Sakura has some programming under her belt, huh? Sakura over in the robotics club is having some trouble with programs. Maybe Edakura could teach him a thing or two.
Nah.
Question for you, Edakura. You have any interest in the robotics club?
は
What do you mean? This kid's having some trouble with the program for his robot. Sure would be nice if someone would help him out.
お断り
No. Won't even give me the time of day. Yeah, you're not going to be able to ask her on a date at this rate, Yagami. God forbid. Interesting, so they were unsure about you, but it seems you managed to gain Okitagawa's trust. Can't say for sure. In Okitagawa's eyes, maybe he just landed himself a convenient pawn. To Okitagawa, maybe.
ですが
In any case, if you continue to gain the members' trust, you might find some clues about the professor.
ね
Hey, Amasawa, about this professor. What is it?
あのさ
Do we really need to put all this effort into catching him? I'm sorry? What I mean is, the only people getting duped are crooks, right? So why don't we just stay out of the way? Maybe the school would be a better place if all those morons just disappeared.
糸倉さん
Akura, why would you say something like that?
言っとくけど
Sawa, I'm just gonna say it. I have no intention of playing detective with you so we can save a bunch of idiots. Besides, I'd take Moriarty or the Fiend with 20 faces over some hypocrite detective any day.
Nah.
Well, now, why don't you just agree to disagree? Amasawa's putting in the work at Akura. Don't belittle her for it.
はいはい
Yeah, whatever you say, Yagami. I know I've said this before, but you're still a member of the MIC. That means you'll help out investigations as needed. Say what? That's right. You don't get to just read the latest mysteries for free.
糸倉さん
The club's funds this month all went to mysteries you read, you know. No work, no more mysteries.
ちょっと
You seriously holding the mysteries hostage? That's super unfair.
Ah.
No, she isn't feeling up to it, but I really do want her to help investigate the robotics club. See if I can change her mind later. It's a great avenue for you to expose. I'm never going to be a fucking Roblox streamer. I'm sorry. I'm not interested. Roblox mostly has cash grabs and dopamine hits. Some heavy games. That's because the engine's very bad. Well, you try to avoid a literal fucking mosquito NPC enemy that could one-shot you. Jesus Christ. Roblox has a lot of underage devs. Honestly, yeah, I have heard like some success stories of kids who like made a game on Roblox and turned it into a shitload of real money. They used the kids to farm money. This for years back on in my days. Mess around them. Yeah, now they have some professional stuff, from my understanding, because remember, where there's money, there's going to be people taking advantage of the situation. It doesn't matter where that money is. If there is money, someone will do it, and by experience. No matter how dumb it may be, if you put any money on the table for literally anything, someone's going to find a way to either game it or min-max it as hard as they can. Because when there's stakes, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. It's 2 o'clock and I do have work tomorrow. Do I want to do one more part for this? Say I don't have anything going on this weekend. So currently our schedule, here's what our schedule's looking like. Tomorrow night is going to be another age. Thursday is going to be another age. I don't know how long another age is, but I don't think it'll be that long. People manipulating the exchange. Yeah, well, I think Diablo also had the same shit going on with like the auction house and stuff. Oh, even fucking Final Fantasy 14. Some people really game the shit out of the market, and they do a good job of it. If there exists a market, people will shit on it. Yeah. Wednesday and Thursday is going to be another age, which I don't think is going to take too long. Friday, depending on everyone's enthusiasm, because it looks like all the guys want to play BattleBit, we might stream BattleBit. I can't guarantee it's going to be a good time, but I can guarantee it's going to happen. Market manipulation makes another victim. Yeah. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Flipping, what else was it? And then Saturday, Sunday, we could do more Lost Judgment. I'm having a great time. I'm so glad I picked this up. I'm gonna say, now that we're not really just, like, wasting time, because it's gonna be a while until we get back to FF14. Like, everyone's fucking busy, or for one reason or another, for a bit here. So, probably gonna be a while until we get back into that, so if anyone paid for any subs to, like, do that together, you could stop for a while. But, yeah. God, we're only a month out for Armored Core 6, too. Oh, wait, is there a thing I can do for this? Condition level 3 appeal or more. How do I upgrade my appeal? Looks like I got a bust a move.
はどの曲にしましょう。
Okay, I gotta try and S rank this one more time.
衣装を選んでください。今日はどの曲にしましょう。
さあ行こうか。
いいよ。
行くぞ。せーの。
Fuck. God, I didn't fuck up that final X section too. Oh, come on. I still have an S ranked in. Ugh, look at all those mid-riffs. No comment. It's a high school, G. Come on. Contain yourself. Sometimes you just gotta... Sometimes you don't gotta say shit. You're not S rank material. Very funny. If it's good enough for my boy Yagami, it's good enough for me. School diary. What the hell's this? Oh no! There's another club! Oh no! It gets worse. Imagine how they taste. Fucking bad. Bad. That's bad, G. Nasty. Alrighty. I am going to call it a night here, though. I do have work tomorrow. Okay, so game plan for the week. I know we just went over this. It's looking like what we're going to do is... Is this game about a school? Or it's, I guess, about school. Mostly, from what I can tell. It was originally about a murder case. It sure as shit ain't about one now. But, yeah. Wednesday, Thursday is going to be Armored Core Another Age. Friday, I don't know if we're doing this or BattleBit with the boys. And then Saturday, Sunday is going to be more Lost Judgment. And now that I'm not drinking, we should be able to start earlier. Because now I don't base it on whether or not I'm getting hammered and then kick things off. So, we'll have longer streams for that. Probably like 6 or 8 hour streams on the weekend. How about you and I turn this rape into a murder? You better stop screaming or else this is going to go from that to that. Jesus fucking Christ. screamed for him, but God isn't listening. It's okay, I won't want to hear this shit either. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the game plan, though, for the next week. After we do another age, we could jump on over to Armored Core 3, and that'll be a good time. Hopefully I finish 3 and its spin-offs before Armored Core 6. But we'll have to see. But happy 4th of July, boys and girls. You have been listening to Mason FM with the Evening Hour. God bless America. God bless. But you've been listening to Mason FM with the Evening Hour. God bless you. God bless this stream. And God bless America. Shitlord signing off. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow night. My fellow Americans. God, I was in a Jeep when we were playing BattleBit earlier. Fucking somebody got shot in the head. The driver got sniped in the head. All I hear from the guy next to me in the passenger seat, because we're in the back, is, damn, you drive like JFK. It's pretty rough.